Hello Aries, this is Victoria from Mindful Bamboo and I'm here with your November tarot forecast. As always, we're going to be talking about your love life, your career and workspace, and I'll pull some cards with advice from the universe on how to best utilize the energies of the months. At the end, you can pull a few cards with some messages from your person to yourself, and at the beginning, as always, I'm starting with an oracle deck with some wisdom, what to focus on, what to keep in mind in the month of November. And today I'm using the Whispers of the Ocean. It's one of my favorite decks, one of the most beautiful decks that I own. So yeah, let's get started right away. Of course, as always, I'm advising you to check readings for other placements. So for instance, if you're checking this for a sun sign, you may check other readings for your moon sign, rising sign, and Venus sign. Okay, we have Rediscover Your Zeal, number 40. Pay attention to the passion you're feeling for discovery, learning, exploration, spirituality, travel, your work, or your relationship. Passion and desire go together, especially as inspiration. Yeah. Very fiery energy that I'm getting, just matching because you are a fire energy, Aries. Whatever is giving you passion and drive at this time, whether it's a relationship, it's a project you're working on, learning something new, traveling, give more energy to it, not less but more. Sometimes we get a little scared when we get that excited about something, especially if it's not something that we would normally do, or it's not something that we had in our long-term plans, but it's very important to follow through with it right now and to give it the time and the energy that it's asking you for. Okay, it's not only what I'm hearing, it's not only gonna positively impact that particular area, but the rest of your life as well, because that when that spark is ignited, it's just, it lets the energy flow through you and to you, right? That's when you're starting to attract more of those exciting things into your life. Okay, let's see what we have with tarot here. Got the Grand Lux Tarot with me today. Of course, remember that this is a general reading, so take only what resonates for you. If you're interested in a personal reading or coaching session, check out my website, mindfulbamboo.com. That's where you can book it. And of course, there's also my email address, so you can contact me if you have any questions or you'd like to have a custom reading or session with me. Wow, we have 7 of Pentacles. In this deck, it looks, to me, it always looks more like 10 of Cups. But this is 7 of Cups. Yeah, we'll talk about that. 7 of Cups, 4 of Cups, and Knight of Coins. Lovely. You could be dealing with an earth sign in your relationship. So that would be Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. For your career space, we have 8 of Cups, the Emperor. This is your card, the Aries energy. Very good sign, especially for career space. And Ace of Cups. Beautiful. The advice. Knight of Swords, 2 of Cups, lovely, 9 of Cups, wow. Some celebration in order, some wishes are gonna be coming true, but it's almost like be careful what you wish for, you know, because a lot of times by the time our wishes come true, you don't even feel that passionately about them anymore. So make sure that you are vibrating with your latest dreams, desires, and energies, because that's what the universe is going to be bringing you, really. Okay, so for your relationship, we have 7 of Cups, 4 of Cups, and Knight of Cups. So what I'm seeing here is both you and the person see this relationship as a big opportunity, as something that has a lot of potential for them, it's even more, it feels more that they feel like it's meant to be, like it's been sent, you know, by the higher power to them. You have been sent. Notice that they're in the night energy. So this is, it's not a king yet, right? And not ideally, or a queen. Take gender how it resonates. Most importantly, knights are still sort of like masters in the making. They still have a lot to learn, and you may notice that maybe your person makes less money that you would like them to, or they're still figuring out what their career is like, or what occupation they would like to choose for themselves. Like they're trying this and that. But what's important is that the Knight of Pentacles is usually somebody who is stable and who looks for solid ideas and sort of solid opportunities. So it's not gonna be like, okay, I'm gonna make some money on this today and then tomorrow I'll have to figure out something else. No, this is like, I'm gonna be investing my time and money and energy in this. If this is something that can make me, you know, get me to my dream job, my dream occupation, even if it's gonna take several years, right? So this is a very, obviously different people are looking for different things in relationships, but that's what I'm getting about your person. And if that's something that you value, these are the views that you share, then it's definitely meant for success. However, because it's still like in this recognition space, I would say then be open to things developing either way. And I'm not saying that it's not necessarily going to end well, it's just that you do have a lot of options. And when you are considering this specific option for long-term partnership, make sure that you do align not only in your like feelings and emotions in the moment, but also in what is it you're trying to create in this life and how you want to do it. That it either matches each other, or at least you can agree about it, right? Like you can find a compromise, that it's not all set in stone and you can negotiate. Otherwise, it's still going to be a useful experience, and you definitely are together for a very good reason. But you know, it may just result in a big time disappointment as well. If at some point you get to the next step of commitment, I don't know, moving in together, getting married, buying a house, whatever it is for you, maybe going traveling around the world, right? For some people, that's a next level commitment. And then you will realize that in that space, you both see things very much in a different way, and you're just not willing to budge too much. Not enough, at least, for this relationship to last. In your career space, so you are definitely in your element. This is your card, Aries, and you're stepping in strongly into like, okay, I'm gonna make this my passion, really. And this cup of love, to me, this is like, you want this to be something that you love doing, that you don't feel like you have to do, or it's a good idea to do this because it makes good money, or it's giving me certain privileges, whatever it is, right? But you want this to be something that you are in love with, right? This business, this job, this whatever it is, you want it to be your, almost like another romantic partner, meaning it in the best way possible, which is great. Of course, you realize immediately certain things that you need to leave behind. And it's not like leaving behind and you are like breaking up with people and places and just completely abandoning them. No, for a lot of you, and I guess that's the difference. Sometimes people take this card a little bit in their own way. But what I'm getting here, especially with this deck, this card, is that you are taking whatever you were doing before to the next level, right? So you're leaving behind the ways that you used to do things, the concepts, the approaches, the way you are communicating, whatever it is. But taking, people and projects with you, just reinventing them in a certain way. And if some people are not okay with that they will leave, that's fine. But it's not immediately about like abandoning completely what you were doing and starting from scratch. It's about reimagining those projects you were doing, and that's what's giving you this confidence, this success, and self-realization. Okay, for the advice, we have Knight of Swords, Two of Cups, and Nine of Cups. So what's gonna get you to your success in all and any areas of your life is the ability to be honest with your desires, with your ideas. If you don't feel like doing it, share it. If you feel like this is the best thing that happened to you, share it, right? It's about being honest and communicating what is going on, what it is you're thinking and feeling. It's also about partnership. Two of Cups a lot of times is about your love relationship. In this deck, it's a lot more neutral. It's about two people collaborating on something beautifully, right? In a very constructive way, in a loving way. And again, don't just mean romantic relationship. It could be a friendship, it could be partnership with something like business partnership, right? But it's important to be able to find that synergy where you can actually co-create something beautiful, where 1 + 1 = 3, right? And not just kind of like pulling on each other or doing a power game where it's like, who is gonna win this one now? No, this is about creating something together, and that's what's ultimately gonna make you the happiest and gonna get you your dreams come true. Yeah, very interesting, very interesting. Especially as Mars is in retrograde during this time, and Mars is your planet actually. Mars rules Aries. This energy that's usually very much about like a go-getter energy of like going out there and conquering the world, let's put it that way, right? It's a lot more about going within this time and understanding why you want to conquer this and that, or why you want to build this in a certain way. And just as important as going out there and doing it, right? Because if you're doing it in a more conscious way, understanding what, why, when, it's gonna get you your success much sooner. That's what I'm getting. Okay, messages from your person to you. Messages for Aries from their person. All right, we have you matter, sex, and I'm too afraid to talk. Oof. Yeah, so I'm getting that your person, this is also quite new for your person, and they understand that this is new in a way that it's beautiful, it's amazing, it has a lot of potential. I'm getting for a lot of them, they get inspired by who you are, what you do, the way you treat them. But also because it's so different, sometimes it's intimidating for them to share what their true thoughts and desires are, right? So just be patient with your person, and I would say gradually you will get, if you are on the same page, you want the same things, you will be able to learn speaking the same love language, right? And yeah, for some, actually, as I mentioned it, please check out information about love language. There is actually a video on my channel about it from some time back, but yeah, I'm talking about the main 5 love languages. Different people can have different love languages, and even in a relationship, and that sometimes is one of the ways why people argue or don't reach an understanding, because they're speaking different languages, so to speak, when giving and receiving love. So make sure that you're aligned on those, and you will definitely be able to get on the same page about things you want and how much you appreciate each other, because that's definitely the message that we get from your person. You matter, you are important, you are amazing. And at this note, I'm gonna leave you, Aries. I hope this has been good for you guys. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I'll be back with more readings very, very soon. Bye, everyone.